KitKat is one of the most famous and globally consumed chocolates, with billions of pieces sold each year. Have you ever pondered what the KitKat's inner filling is made of? To find out, we visited one of the world's largest chocolate manufacturers to see how more than 7 million bars are produced every day. First introduced in the 1930s, specifically in 1935, during what is considered the golden age of chocolate, the KitKat has won the tastes of both children and adults. It features 3 layers of wafer interspersed with 2 layers of filling, all covered in chocolate, resulting in a delicious combination of crispy wafers and velvety milk chocolate. During the 1930s, the cost of chocolate dropped significantly, making it affordable to 90% of the population. This event started the so-called chocolate war between industry giants such as Mars and Cadbury. In 1988, the brand was acquired by Nestlé in the UK, where one of its factories in York is responsible for producing more than 7 million bars per day, with annual consumption in the UK alone of 1 billion bars, or about 1,900 bars per minute. In economic terms, KitKat accounts for a significant portion of Nestlé's revenue. Over the past few years, KitKat sales have generated multi-million-dollar revenues, reflecting its global popularity. In the United Kingdom alone, annual revenue from KitKat sales is estimated to be in the hundreds of millions, contributing substantially to Nestlé's financial success in the confectionery segment. This economic performance highlights not only the commercial success of KitKat, but also the effectiveness of marketing and distribution strategies that have enabled it to maintain and increase its presence in established and emerging markets. The factory is strategically designed to have all steps in the production chain close to each other, except for growing and harvesting cocoa. These factories receive large quantities of cocoa and begin the processing of the beans. The chocolate factory, where KitKat is produced, is directly connected to the wafer factory that produces the crispy interior of the chocolate and the final assembly where chocolate and wafer meet and are packaged, ready to be distributed from a large warehouse. The process begins with the seeds of the cacao tree, which come mainly from West Africa, harvested in March. The seeds are then dried in the sun for about 7 days before being shipped directly to York. Once at the factory, a 3-hour process begins that includes cleaning, during which the beans are freed of dirt and debris, and shelling, which is done by rollers that crush the beans, releasing the cocoa core. This step turns bitter beans into chocolate by starting with breaking them in machines that vibrate to separate the husk and expose the fatty interior of the seed, known as pulp, which is rich in chocolate flavor. After breaking, husk and pulp are separated on vibrating filters. The pulp is then roasted in a large roaster, similar to one used for coffee. Roasting times and temperatures are well-kept secrets of chocolate makers because they allow them to control the flavor of the finished product. The roasted pulp, now made into chocolate liquor, contains cocoa butter. After separating the cocoa butter from the solids, the remaining solids are collected as cocoa powder, available in supermarkets. Cocoa butter is the fatty part that is mixed with cocoa powder, sugar, milk, and vegetable fats to create the chocolate we all love. The vegetable fats are used to reduce the cost of the product. The mixture is then processed in a huge 1-ton mixer until it becomes a sweet, thick chocolate paste. The next step is conching, a refining process that further refines the chocolate mixture, making the particles finer for better texture. Higher quality chocolates involve longer conching times to achieve a smooth, creamy texture. During this process, friction and heat between the mixture and the machine's paddles release additional flavors, softening the chocolate. Once this step is completed, liquid chocolate is formed, which is then heated to facilitate melting, and then cooled to about 27 degrees Celsius to reduce the formation of crystals. The latter, when they form, give the chocolate a gray or dull appearance, making it less attractive. In addition, a key aspect that is gaining attention is the commitment to sustainable and ethical practices in chocolate production. In recent years, Awareness about the importance of environmental and social sustainability has prompted many large chocolate manufacturers to review their supply chains. This includes ensuring that cocoa is purchased from sources that respect workers' rights and promote fair working conditions, as well as agricultural practices that protect the environment. Many producers are also investing in programs to improve the living conditions of cocoa-growing communities through education, healthcare, and economic development. These efforts not only improve the quality of life of the communities involved, but also ensure a stable and sustainable supply of high-quality cocoa for the future, thus ensuring that consumers can continue to enjoy their favorite chocolates with greater awareness. With the chocolate ready, the focus shifts to wafer making. Flour is mixed with water to create a dough that is transferred into molds where it takes the shape of large wafer sheets, then baked in large ovens at 150 degrees. Once cooled, the waffle sheets receive a layer of filling. Finally, the secret of the filling is revealed. It consists of chocolate liquor and a small amount of crushed KitKats. The discarded KitKats are crushed into a paste that is then used to fill other KitKat wafer sheets. After 16 hours of mixing, this chocolate is ready to become chocolate bars, filling 336 molds per minute, more than 200,000 bars per day. Once formed, the bars go through a cooling tunnel that hardens the chocolate. Quality controllers discard bars with defects, such as bubbles or cracks, crushing them and mixing them with chocolate to create the filling. Packaging takes place soon after, with automatically controlled robots managing the process. The machine quickly wraps the bars in a decorative package ready to melt in the mouth. Every day, 7 million bars are produced, then transported to an on-site warehouse ready to be shipped to supermarkets. Each new order moves bars to the loading dock and shipments to retailers, ready to be enjoyed by chocolate lovers around the world. If you would like to discover how whey protein is made in factory, please watch the screen video and, if you liked it, leave a like, share it with those who might be interested, and subscribe to this channel by turning on notifications to continue learning. Thanks for watching.